Hey guys, welcome to Tech and Tuts Enhancing Education Module Python. Press the subscribe button if you haven't already and press the bell icon and never stop learning.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we will be discussing about dictionary, which is another data structure. So the obvious question that arises that why we are learning dictionary, as we have already learned list and we have seen that list is pretty powerful, right? It can store any kind of data types and all. So why are we actually learning dictionary? So let us understand that first. So before that, we need to know that in list we can actually store any kind of data in a scattered manner. It really doesn't matter, right? And the problem is that they don't have any kind of relationship with each other. Like this 789 does not have any relationship with this t. Similarly, this 789 as a string does not have any relationship with this 789 as a number. But what if I want to make a kind of different data structure where I will store elements that will have relationship with each other? How? I will give you an example. Suppose I want to store the data of a student. Okay, so the student will have a name, the student will have an age, he must be pursuing some kind of degree, he must have a location, means he must have an address. So this all these values like name, age, education, location, these things are all related to that student, right? So what we are trying to do over here, instead of just randomly packing all the data, we want something very systematically correct. We want some related data to be stored. So for that we generally use dictionary is really very powerful. So how to make a dictionary? First of all, you just need to give a name. So I will call mine as my dict, which is my dictionary. You can give any name you want, it's just a variable name. Then you can store something like in case of dictionary we use this curly braces, unlike list where we use those square brackets. Over here we use these curly braces. Okay, so suppose I have a person called maybe Sohail, and maybe he's of age 22. Okay, maybe I have another person, maybe Jack, and maybe his age is like 23. Another person like, and his age may be 24. So this is my dictionary. So these are three students or three person with three different ages, 22, 23 and 24. So this is my dictionary. Okay, so let's try printing it out. So print my dict. Let's try running it. So as you can see, it have printed almost the same thing that we have written over here. So that's how dictionary works. We can form different dictionaries with different attributes. So first of all we need to know what are these things are named as or called. So this thing inside these inverted commas, every this one after the commas we have written some names over here. These are called the key value. Whenever we will search certain elements, or whenever we will try to delete some elements, we will use these key values. And these things, that means the attribute of these key values, this is age, so we can even add more like hair colors and all. These are called the values, and this total thing you can call as elements. So next thing what we will do, okay, I will delete this first and I will make another dictionary and I will call it as student. The thing I was explaining before, that if I have a student data, okay, and this student data, will contain obviously a name of that student, sorry, name. His name maybe something Andrew, and he his age is maybe 24, or let's make it 22, and maybe he is pursuing his degree on electrical engineering, so I will call it as electrical engineering. And maybe his current location is maybe those, so these are random latitude and longitude, so forgive me if I am wrong. So maybe something like 106 minus 106.68 maybe. So as you can see that inside this dictionary I have used a list over here, so that implies that I can use list inside dictionaries to store a number of values. So this key can contain as number of values as you want to store over here. Same for this education. He might be pursuing electrical degree for now. He maybe here you also have a degree on different subjects, so you can store it over here also. So you can, one more thing that you need to see, that in dictionary also whether you are storing an integer or a string doesn't matter really, or a float value, it's totally fine with it. So let's try printing it out. So I'll write, sorry, it's too big. So print student, right? Let's try running it. So it will print all those values. Now what if we want to fetch only the name from this dictionary? For that, what we need to do, we just need to give the dictionary name, and inside the square brackets you need to give the name of the key. So in this case I want to find the name of the student, right? So I will pass the name key over here. So let's try printing it. See, I just got Andrew over here. So name of the student is Andrew. So you can give any keyword you want over here and you will get the respective value of it. If I give age, I will get 22. Okay. So what if I want to add a new key into the dictionary? So for that, what you need to do, it's pretty simple. You just need to type in the dictionary name, and then inside the square brackets you need to give the name of, or the name of the new key. Okay, so I want to add a key called hair color maybe. So I want to add hair color of Andrew, of the student. Okay, so hair color, and then you give is equals to, and you can simply give the value. Maybe I will give black. Okay, so that's it. So this hair color will be added to this dictionary. So if I print it out, I will find that hair color has been added inside the student dictionary. If see, hair color. Now what if we want to delete a key from the dictionary? For that you just need to type del, then give the name of the dictionary, and inside the square brackets you just need to pass the key name. So if I want to delete the hair color just that I just added, I just need to pass the hair color key inside this student. So let's try running it. Okay, I need to print it out also. Let's print student again. So the print statement over here will show that this hair color has been added inside the student dictionary, and after the execution of this line, the hair color key will be deleted from the student dictionary. Okay, so let's try running it. So as you can see, the first one, this one, contains the key hair color, right? And the next one does not contain the key hair color. So that's how you can delete a key. Okay, so one thing is important that we need to know or understand, that we cannot store uh, keys with same name or same values. Okay, so for an example, I have already stored hair color over here in this student dictionary, right? So what if let's print it first. um, if you print this, you will simply get the student dictionary with the attribute, with the key hair color, right? So what if I again store, what if I again want to store the hair color key? So what I'm trying to say, is it possible to store keys having same value or name? So the answer is actually no. Oh, blue cannot be a hair color, it may be brown. Whenever a person will try to give the same key name, it will simply rewrite the key value that was before. So if I print it, instead of getting the hair color value as black, this time after execution of this line I should get the value of hair color as brown, because a dictionary cannot contain keys with same name. So either it will contain black or brown. So as brown is the latest update, so it will automatically update this black color or this black value to this brown value. Okay, let's try running it. Now as you can see, over here the hair color was black, and after the execution of this line, sorry, after the execution of this line, the hair color have been changed to brown. Okay, that was all about dictionary. One thing you should know, that the way we did before in case of list, we printed it with a for loop, right? So over here also we can do the same using a for loop. So for that, what we need to do, we just need to write for, then you can simply give a name whatever you want. I am giving it as key, and then I need to give the name of the dictionary, and then you need to write something called keys. That's a function. Okay, and then I can simply print the keys. So if I print student and in this square bracket keys, I should get all the values. Okay, sorry, it will be key, so I should get all the values. See, Andrew 22 electrical engineer. So how does that come? So basically when we print key, what we write, we write the name of the dictionary, then inside this square brackets we simply pass the name of the key, right? So if I pass the name of the key name, so I will get Andrew as output. Similarly, what is happening over here? The same thing is happening. This key is iterating through all the keys inside this dictionary and will print the respective values, right? So that's how it works. And another way you can do it, like, okay, over here you can even do something like this thing will print the values, so you can also print the keys by calling it as key only. So this key is iterating over every key. So if I print the key value, so that would be like, I can give something like this, and if I print this, you can see name Andrew, age 22, education electrical engineering, location certain this latitude and longitude, and hair color black. So like this you can print different keys and the values of dictionary. Another way you can do it simply by typing, okay, let me delete this. Over here I will typing key along with value in what, in student dot items. It's another function that we are using, and we can simply write print key, the same we did before. Then we can give something like this colon, and then we can write something like value. So how this works is basically it will iterate above all these keys, and this will iterate above all the values. So we need not to use the previous one. This will give the same output as before. So that's all about the dictionary. If you have any kind of doubts, you can always ask me. You can always contact us through our email ID or our Facebook page. Thank you.
Hope that video helped you in developing your conception. Give it a like, press the bell icon, and don't forget to share. Thanks for watching.